Kickoff number one. Let's see it. First kickoff of the game. Game one. Let's see it. In favor of the Huskies. Cynthia with a shot, or Flake with a shot saved by Cynthia. Flip looking to gain control, looking for his teammate who's on the side while Flake's looking maybe to control the ball. Save by Cynthia.
Yeah, no, I think I forgot to mention. I think Huskies playing with a sub right now. I think their third couldn't make it, or unless they have their full or their actual roster. But as what I heard last is they had to use a sub for their third. So I think he was what's the one right below Alpha?
Beta.
I think they might be using a beta sub or just a little free agent. An FA sub, yeah, that's what it was an FA sub.
Right.
So, not the lineup for the Huskies, but they did do some good work. So
we could be looking at a really good matchup. Open net, but they could not find it. Flip sends it mid, tries to get it mid, could not. Flip's maybe trying to keep it in field. Scheming with Dorka with a dunk on one. Flip looking to maybe control the ball, send it mid. Whoever's there, Scheming is able to get the clear out from the corner. Flakes keeping it in their corner. I'm seeing a really, really good aggression by this Huskies team already. It's insane.
Yeah, they are making sure they get every touch, every boost still, honestly, and just really going whenever they don't even have to go, but just making sure they keep the ball onto this Yeti side because they see that the Yetis are running low on boost. So they're just going to make sure they try to just, force something that shouldn't happen. And the Flakers with a shot, but it was just going to be short of a goal right there.
Flakers. Maybe. Oh, Brian bumps Dorka. Bumps the first man. Bumps the last man back. Flakers, being last has to try. Oh, another 2 demos back to back. Okay. The script is now flipping. This Yetis team now is on the offensive.
Yeah, them being all on defense for the past 3 minutes of this game really almost killed time right there. And it could be going for the Yetis, and it does. As Stay scores their first goal for the Yetis right here. Great 50 pass over. Then a pass from Burhan?
Brian. I'm assuming Brian.
Brian, yeah, great pass right there. A backwards pass by Brian to pop it up and let Stay come in for the finish. Now Symphony gonna go, but I forgot his name. Is it Dorka or
Dorka?
Dorka, yeah, Dorka getting it there. He gets a demo though, so it's a little 3v2 right now. Brian gonna get a great touch. He's gonna get a great follow. Flakers over to Flippy, but Flippy's not ready as he's falling back for boost.
Dorka keeping it in the midfield. Scheming bangs it out towards center, towards Cynthia. Cynthia maybe looking to get a bump. Gets the bump, but Flakes gets the clear out. Got 2 up, 1 looking for a bump. Gets the 50. Let's see here. Scheming looking for this play. It is denied by Dorka. Cynthia maybe it's looking for a pass. Gets the boost. Gets the fake. Brian maybe looking for a redirect play towards mid. The ball bounces wide. Leaves it for Cynthia. Cynthia sending it mid he is not ready for that. We have to see a triple commit, and it goes in favor of the Huskies.
They're taking it off of Cynthia's car, and then Flippy going to get the touch, and Flaker's going to be able to get the finish right there. Unfortunately, Brian was half a second late, trying to get the last second save, or last goal line save, and it just ends up own-goaling it. We're tied here with a minute 36. Great pressure by both teams, really. Now that I feel like they have filled each other out. They're ready to play the game, and shots are about to get fired on. Defense is about to step up on both sides.
As at the moment you say that, Brian with an amazing ground to air dribble, but is denied by I believe it was Flip. Brian looks. Brian gets an open net. What happens here? Scheming. Oh, Flakers tries to get it past 1. Brian gets the open net. Unfortunate for the Huskies team, but good for the Yetis as they're up 1 in this game 1.
It's always a good feeling to take game one in these little circumstances, as you're not your season's not over, but you just get down sent down to the lowers, and it's harder to fight your way back because then you gotta almost basically just restart from where you started from. So maybe Flaker's trying to get a little force up mid, but he does. No Seaman gonna get it, but Dorka's gonna shoot it. He's not gonna get it, but he gets the double to tie it up right here. And now we're looking at a tie game with 43 seconds left. Great demo right there by Flakers, trying to get another bump to Brian, but he just ends up getting a mistouch.
Looking at a tie game in game number 1. We could be looking at a goal from either team, or we could be looking at an overtime. Flakers with a demo on Scheme, and Cynthia trying to make a play happen. Gets it to Brian. Brian gets it past one. Tries to get it mid, but he can't, unfortunately. Scheming, keeping it in this Huskies half. Flip could be looking at an open net. 1v1, goes for the bump. Saved by Brian. Dorka with a shot, hits crossbar. Scheming, trying to take control of the ball, trying to take control of the situation. Looking for the 50 on Flakers, gets the 50. Cynthia up. Brian could go for the shot. No, it's denied by Flip. Flip gets it out mid. Scheming is keeping it in this Huskies half. Gets a shot and gets it over one for goal number 5 of the game in favor of Yetis.
Great bump right there by Brian on, I think that was Flakers. It was. And I mean, great team play right there. Can't really say much about that.
This kickoff could go either way right now. Goes in favor of Huskies. They need to make a play happen right now. Tries to get it mid. It's denied by Scheming. Scheming sends it away, and that's how you end game 1, Yetis. We're looking at a great matchup today. I'm really excited. Both teams had good aggression. Both teams had amazing defense, but the bumps are what's going to matter here as for goal number 5 for the Yetis. You know, getting that bump on Flakers was really what they needed to win this game.
Oh, yes, it was fantastic little team play right there. You know, I think it was Brian that took the last shot, was it? Or no, Cynthia did. And Brian right there, knowing that his teammate had a full boost, and was just hoping that the other, the two, Flippy and Flakers, did not have boost. So he had to pick one out of the two, and he looks like he picked the better one that had the boost. So maybe we'll see a Huskies start getting us some demos, because I think what we've seen right there is Yetis had 6 demos that game.
Indeed, so they did. You know, a great aggression by the Yetis. Great team plays. It's just, we're looking. This game is intense so far. I wish I could be playing this, but unfortunately, I am not. And game number 2 kickoff, it goes in favor for. Oh, it's a dead ball in the middle. Scheming gets it past that one offensive push. Flakers could be looking at gets the flip, gets it past one. Dorka trying to keep it in. Flip, no, denied by Cynthia. Dorka tries to keep it in. We could be looking at a shot here. No, denied by Scheming on the back wall. Looking to hit it to the side, get a double. No, denied by Flakers with a shot. Flakers with a shot. Brian with a save. We see a demo on the goal line. We could be looking at a shot here, as no one was there to take the shot. We have Flakers and Cynthia goes in favor for the Huskies. We could be looking at another shot here. No. Cynthia gets the clear out. Can he get the double? He does. Brian cannot get to that ball as he was bumped by Flip, I believe, and we're looking at a demo midfield by the Yetis. Oh, this could be a shot here? No. Denied by Flakers.
And right here, we're looking at a different Huskies team, as now they're the ones coming out demoing a lot and forcing the Yetis to use most of their boost here in the air, getting the great 50s to go up. What a fake right there by Cynthia, but it's just not going to be enough, as Flippy was there for the save. Brian going to try to get a fake as to get up past Flakers, but I think he was bailed up by Dorka. Or Doxy, my bad. And this ball goes mid. Dorsa is, or golly, I can't even talk tonight. I can't say the names tonight. It's so weird.
It's all right. Flip could be looking at a shot here. We could be looking at a bump. No. Brian was able to dodge the bump here. A little team play, but was denied by Scheme, and able to read that pass and able to get that clear that the Yetis teams need on the goal line. It's down. Looking at a shot here. No, Cynthia was able to get to that ball in time. Get a little ghost touch. Now he's looking at a bang downfield as Flip is able to get this back. But no, Skeeman is on this ball. We could be looking at a sidewall double. No, that was saved. Brian keeping it middle as Dorka clears it out. Cynthia looking for the corner for Skeeman. Skeeman, we could be looking at a solo play here. He's bumped, but can he get to this? No. Cleared by Dorka. Cynthia sending it down. Maybe a teammate's there. Flakers was able to read it, get that on their half as Flip gets... we're seeing a lot of ping pong here as it's really the best way I can describe it.
Yeah, no, you were... I mean, that is exactly how it is. It's a lot of, the Huskies get a good touch, and then, out of nowhere, a Huskies player will come and just send it right back onto their field. So it's kind of like who can keep up with the better boost management and who can get the last control within these last 2 minutes whenever it hits in this game right here. Because we're still 0-0. It's all tied. Like I said, a little demo by Brian right there midfield, making it a little 3v2. But Cynthia gets bumped. Flaker's going to go up. He wins the double 50. We had a little double commit, but Dorks is there. He's going to get a pass over to Flippy. Flippy going to try to get this continuation touch, but it's not as Cynthia. It's going to get a good little clear. He's going to pass it down the Brian. Brian with a shot, but it's saved by Flippy. Another shot. It was saved by Flakers. Dorks are going to get it, but Brian's there. Already reading it off the wall. He's going to have great ball control, but Flippy's there to knock it off. Another double commit almost. And now a little airplay, and Dorks is there for the save. No boost, low on boost, trying to force something right here. Gets demoed. Now Cynthia going to get it. He's going to try to get a flake, but Flakes was just reading that. Flippy going to try to force it. A little mistouch the mid. This still going to be mid. A demo opens up the goal right here for Brian.
I mean, it's like what we talked about in the game one. These demos are what's really gonna, make or break both of these teams right here. As I believe it was Brian getting a demo on Flakers, I believe, in order to get that goal for the first goal of the game. I was looking at another demo, and is scored by Skeeman. Wow, okay.
Brown with a great touch. Got bumped right there, but was able to recover. Gets it over one. I'm going to go force. I think he forced Flipping to the back of the goal, and that allowed his teammate, Skimmix, to have an open net. Once again, I mean, a lot of open nets coming from this Husky, or coming from this Yetis team forcing the open nets. And this Husky team has no response to it. Flippy's going to go up. He has the double, but Cynthia's there for the save. Now Scheming, he's going to get a touch out, but Dorksy was there. Dorksy going to get a touch out to Flippy. Flippy's going to put it on. Is this going to be enough? No, as it hits, barely missing as it hits the crossbar. Laker's going to put it right back to Flippy, but it was a fake towards, whatever. Whatever.
Lakers with a shot. Wow, okay. Good team play right there. Flip seeing his teammate down mid, was able to get it to him to make a really good passing play. Flakers getting it over two defenders. Good team play by the Huskies.
And there's the Huskies infield play passing that I was talking about, where, oh no, we have a little misconfusion. The ball's still mid. Flippy's going to be able to get it. He's going to get a pinch over to mid to his teammate, but it might have been too hard, and it was. As Braun was there for the save. Now he's going to roll this ball up. Lakers, I'm pretty sure, got the save right there. Skimmick's going to be able to put this right back into the Huskies territory. Flippy there for the 50. Cynthia's already up. He has the double. He can get it, but he's not going to be able to finish. Brian now. Little Cynthia with a demo or a bump. And now the goal opened up.
This Yetis team being really, really aggressive with the bumps, man. I mean, if you're in this situation, how would you counter?
I would play 2 high and 1 low right here. So if I was the Huskies, I would force the bump. If I know that the first man for the Yetis is bumping, I'm honestly going to go bump the first man too and let the 2 second guys battle out the 50 and let the 2-3 mans become the 2 mans. It's kind of like a weird ping pong game, or I don't know how to describe that.
I think I get you. But moving alongside that, game 2 finish in favor of the Yetis. Huskies need to make something happen. They need to make a play. I think you were saying they need to go for more infield passes in the beginning. Their passing plays.
Yeah, no, Huskies definitely do. If they definitely want to avoid getting demos and then creating some offensive schemes on the backside, they definitely need to start getting the passes going. And if not, it's going to be too late before they can start getting get a hot on it.
All right, as we're going into game 3, I think the Yetis will take this game. I think I have some faith in them. They seen the plays happen. They know what the Yetis can do. They know they look for the bumps, so they have to play really cautious and really careful, or they can counteract that by going with demos themselves. And game number 3 kickoff starts in favor of Yetis, but Flip able to read that, going for the mid pass to Dorka, unable to get that finish. It's down mid. We see a double commit, but was able to get that pass mid. Can Flickers send it to Dorka? Oh, we see a pre-jump. Oh, we get a pinch into the net. Great read, great pass by Flakers. Good goal by Dorka. Insane play.
The hot team starting to get hot now. The Huskies are coming and scoring the first goal of the game right here. Changing pass right here as they allowed the Yetis to score the first 2 times, or the first 2 open goals in this game. Brian going to get a great little flip right there over one. Scheme going to be able to get it past the middle. But there was a demo. Brian got the demo on Flakers, but it was just not a Husky score. But past to Cynthia, but just stopped as they got another touch to the corner. Flippy going to be there, but Scheme is just already there to put it back into the Huskies territory. Flakers going to get over one. He gets ground pinch. He gets the 50, and it's just going to go right in for an open net.
This Huskies team is pulling out in game number 3. I had faith in them. I really did. You see a great first passing play and the first goal, and then they got a really good 50 to get it past the last defender. I think the Huskies have read the Yetis enough, and they're ready to take this game number 3 win and potentially maybe take it all.
Yeah, maybe they're gonna. Yeah. Like maybe they are finally settled in, like you said, and now they're playing with confidence, knowing that they know what to do to beat them. Flaker's gonna go try to get a redirect, doesn't happen though. And now Flippy gonna be the last one back. He has to avoid the demo. He does. Flippy gonna get it over to Dorka. Dorka gonna be able to get the touch up. Ball's just gonna roll mid into the corner for a little bit. Flaker's already up. He's gonna get the touch to the corner. And now Dorka's gonna force this over one. He's gonna get a pinch down past the Flippy. Flippy now going to have control, but he just gets bumped instantly. Flaker's going to go up with a misread, and it's just going to fall right in.
Unfortunate for the Huskies team. I think he pushed up a little bit too far. Wasn't really expecting that little bang, and really unfortunate little misread. But they're still up, and they could potentially take this game. They could either score or concede, but I still believe in this Huskies team to take game number 3.
Yeah, Huskies still have a 1-goal lead, so that's always good to have it in game number 3 as you're down 0-2. Now Flippy going to take it up the wall, but Cynthia's there already reading that pass. Another pass to Flakers. Flakers going to put it on to Flippy. Flippy going to make sure this ball goes in. Little team play right there. It was to Dorka, over to Flakers, down to Flippy. Which the ball was going in. Flippy's just taking goals, patting the stats, you know what I'm saying? Now, what a great team play right there by the Huskies, making it now a 2-goal lead, which they originally had. So now they're in a comfortable spot, and now this ball gets fly mid into the Yeti side. Dorka going to put on a shot, and he just bangs it, taking a 3-0 lead now.
The Huskies definitely. There's still time for the Yetis to come back, but the way the Huskies team is playing right now, they're getting the passes that they need. They're getting it past the defenders, and they're getting the goals that they need this game. So this Huskies team seems locked in as of right now, and as Cynthia, is instantly denied by Flakers as he tries to get any control on the ball. Cynthia looking for a shot. Flakers gets the save, hits it into the corner to Flip, gets to clear out. Scheming, maybe wanting to look for a play. Gets it to mid. Brian is already up. One defender back. No boost. And it's in. Bar down.
Shot right there by Brian. What a pass right there by Scheme, but a mistouch right there by, I believe that was Dork. Or Doxy.
Dork.
Dork.
That's not Doxy.
Yep. Doxy. Dorksy. And yeah. Sorry.
Wow. No, you're good, man. No worries. Dorka. Oh, little misread by by Brian and Dorka. Leaves it for Cynthia. Cynthia potentially looking for a play, looking for a double. No, instantly denied by Flip. It's still on the Huskies half. Can they make a play happen? No. Instantly denied by Dorka. It could be an open net as it's just shy and hits the crossbar. Flip keeping it in their corner. Scheming, trying to look for this clear. Gets the clear that he needs. Gets it out to Brian, but is denied by Dorka. It hits backboard. Can any of the Yetis team read this? And they can't. Oh, sorry, Huskies. And they do. As, they score their 5th goal of this game number 3.
They're recording the demos now, and that's able to, create the passes that they need. So, maybe the Huskies team finally found what they needed to do. They adjusted it quick. They scored 5 already. Keeping the 2 to 3 goal lead, which is really good in Apex right here. So Flippy gonna go up, but does not get it. Brian gonna force this ball. And now Cynthia gonna be able to catch it. He has low boost. He gets instantly demoed. Dorksy gonna get it, but does not. As there's a shot on. Uh-oh, a little mistouch right there, but it goes the Huskies' way. Cynthia now a little 50 goes right over this Scheming. Now Scheming gonna get it, and just 50s now. It's just 50s now. Just trying to play keep it away. What a pass! What a shot! But it's just not gonna fall.
Oh, Brian with the dunk!
Damn. And that ball might have looked like it went through Dorksy right there almost.
What an insane play for the Yetis. They have a minute and a half left. The game can still go in their favor. This Huskies team just need to keep playing the game that they are doing right now with these passing plays just like that. But Flickers with a shot, but was denied by Scheme and able to read that pass play. Now Brian, maybe looking for a double, gets the double tap. Past one defender, and now they only need 1 goal to secure. Now they only need 1 goal to have a tie game.
Yeah, what a great double right there. You were down 3, now you're down by 1 with a minute 6 left. You know it's doable. You've done it before. You've been in situations like this. Maybe not in the league games, but maybe in ranked games, casual games, whatever they play as a team. So they know what they need to do right here in these final minutes of the game. And Brian gonna get a great touch, but Flippy's on the backboard already. Over to Dorksy. Flippy looking Flake's looking for a bump. He gets one. Flippy gonna charge, but he's just gonna eat the back wall right there. And now this ball's gonna be floating around in the Huskies territory. Not a good sign whenever you see the ball just floating. Now Cynthia, he's gonna get a touch over the mid. He's gonna try to go for another one, doesn't get it, but it was a pass down to Brian. Brian gonna put it back in the Huskies territory. Pass order. Cynthia, but Flakers with the save. This ball's just going to stay in the middle of the goal. But it was saved by Flakers as now he gets a clear. Dorksy not going to get the touch. And this ball is just going to stay in the Huskies. Very dangerous zone right here for the Huskies. You have to get the touch, and this could be the goal. But it was saved by Flakers now. It's 5 seconds left on the clock. Flakers is going to get it in there. He's going to secure the game number 3 right here. Unless
the ball is still up.
Unless the
ball is still up. Scheming gets it clear. Brian is up. Dorka able to read it, and they're able to secure game number 3. What a scary moment for the Huskies.
Yeah, and just the Huskies just by literally the second able to pull out a win right there to just get a game on the board. So now you're not going to this game number 4 down 3-0. You're going into it 1-2. Better in 8 cases.
I think the Huskies team played really well. The Yetis almost bringing it back. Down 3-0. They brought it back down to a 1-goal deficit, but unfortunately they were unable to get the goal. But if you're the Huskies right now, I bet you're feeling pretty good about that Game 3 win. In the middle, You're still feeling good. You're feeling the vibes. You got one win on the board, and it's only up from here as a kickoff starts, and it goes over to the Yeti side. Flakes trying to get it past the one defender, but was unable to and was denied. Flip sending it up to Dorka. Dorka unable to get the redirect to get that game 1 goal, but he sends it back mid. Brian to Scheeman. Scheeman with a shot. Goes over 1, and now we're looking at game 4, goal 1 for Yetis.
They're going to be able to get it over this Scheeman, Scheeman, yeah. Scheeman going to be able to get it over the third player for the Huskies there. I mean, great demo right there by Flakers. Flakers is going to try to go for another one, doesn't get it though. But Dorka. You know what? You got it.
Dorka. We could be looking at a little play here. Oh, Cynthia with a fake on 1 goes over to Scheeman. Scheeman has no boost, but gets the mid and gets it from Flip as it's on the wall. Dorka unable to get the read. Scheeman sends it over to Cynthia. Is 50'd. Scheeman up. Could be looking for a flip reset. Gets the flip reset, but was saved by Dorka. Can he get it past 1? Dorka gets it past 1. He needs to get it past these 2 defenders. Gets it past 2 defenders. Unable to get it past Scheeman as he was on the backboard, ready for this to happen. Dorka maybe looking for a play, looking for a team play. No, we got 2 Huskies players up. Was potentially dangerous, but they were able to recover as Flip gets demo on Scheeman. It's out mid. Scheeman with a shot. It hits backboard. Could be looking for a double. Misses the double. Fakes it for Cynthia. Flakers able to get the save as Brian maybe looking for a double. Good double by Brian as he gets it past Dorka and the last defender in net.
Flakers having no boost, just going up just to get a touch on there. Flippy not going to be able to help his teammate out right there. But Brian getting I think that was a sidewall read right there, honestly. From the sidewall to the back wall read. A great double right there to, actually double their lead. So a double for a double right there, and some would say. Now Flakers going to go up. He's going to force a shot on, but Scheme is just there for the save. He's going to continue to drive up in the air. He's going to get it past Flippy. Down the Dorksy. Now Dork. Bro, why can I not say his name? Why can I not say his name?
Dorka able to get that clear out. Flakers unable to get it with the little boost he had, but is bailed out by his teammate as Cynthia could be looking for a touch. Gets the misread, but he has his teammate there. But Flip gets a really good 50 on him. Now we have 1 defender back. 1 with 0 boost. Unable to get the shot as it was he went too high. Unable to get that ball in the net for the finish. Flakers maybe looking for a sidle read. Gets a sidle read, but it's denied by Cynthia. Brian looking for a clear. We have no defenders back on the Huskies team. We could be looking at a goal here. Flakers makes it back in time to get that save. Gets the boost and is unable to get it past the opposing player that's rushing him.
It's kind of like this Yetis team has now changed up their offensive game theme. Instead of bumping, they're going to throw it up and then fake as the first man and allow the 2-man to have either an open or a pass down to the 3rd man. So maybe the Huskies right here need to look for a demo on the 2nd man and a demo on the 2nd and 3rd man. What a shot by Cynthia, but he's not going to get it as Flex was there for the save. Flex is going to be able to put this down. He gets a bump on 1 over to Dorka. Dorka's going to get it, but it's just going to get instantly denied. Scheme going to stay on this ball right here. He's going to pop it up over to Flakers. Flakers not going to be able to go up, but he gets the post. Flippy now 1v1 right here. Gets a great 15 to the corner. But Brian with a demo. Cynthia with a fake. Still down 132, and what would have been a score was a save by Cynthia. Another flake trying to get a touch over the mid does not happen, but he gets it this time, but just too late. A bump right there causing a little chaos. Now the Huskies trying to retreat back for some boost. Not going to happen as Brown now up. Flippy going to get the touch, but Schemes they're already getting the touch back. Dorks is going to, it's going to get it. And now Scheme going to stay low. He's going to keep this ball going. Flakers now. He has the time. He has the boost. He caught it, but he's not going to get the flick for the finish. Dorka going to try to finish, but it's just not going to happen. Flippy going to put on a shot across. It's going to be saved. What a great save right there by Cynthia. Staying low and high. Flaker's down pass, but it's just stopped by Scheme. Cynthia going to get it, but it's passed by Dorka. Dorka over to Flippy. Flippy just gets it. Dorka scores it right there.
If you're this Huskies team, you're looking at very, very high potentials to send this game into overtime and take the win. You got 38 seconds left on the clock. Completely doable. It just has to happen now as kickoff starts. It's in the favor of the Huskies team. Tries to get the bang on it, but is denied by two Yetis players. Gets the bang again. Pass one, tries to look for the pass. It's a little bit too low, so he was unable to get the redirect. Dorka maybe looking for a little bump, as was unable to get the bump. Skaman could be looking at a shot. His crossbar does not get the double as he clears it out, but Brian still able to keep this in the Huskies half right now. We could be looking at a shot or a save. A little misflip and a little mishap. Unfortunate, and Skeeman was able to read and get the goal.
Force it up. Flippy just flipping the wrong way almost. And Scheme was sitting there ready to clean up the act right there. To take a 2-goal lead right here with 7 seconds left. Which we can fairly say that Yetis have taken game number 4, forcing this series now to be 3-1. Putting the Huskies in an odd favor. And hard to come back right here, honestly. But doable. We just seen game number 4 finished. Now the series towards the Yetis, leaning towards the Yetis, 3-1, coming off a little hot streak. Stopping the passing from, I think they're just stopping the passes from the Huskies. They're reading them like it's simple.
I mean, as we saw in game number 3, you know, they try to go, the Yetis try to go for bumps. It wasn't work. It almost worked, but you know, the Huskies were able to close down that game 3 at the 0-second mark. And as we see now in game number 4, you know, the Yetis changing up their offensive. It's a little back and forth. The Yetis changed their offense now, the Huskies changed their offense. Now the Yetis changed their offense, and now we could be looking at another change of offense here for the Huskies as we go into, I believe, game number 5 right now.
Yeah, no, maybe the Yetis will continue what they did in game 1 and looking to dominate and get the game, get the series over with to move on to the finals, I believe. No, not the finals. Yes, to the finals. And sending the Huskies down to lowers.
All right, as we're looking at the game number 5 kickoff, a little unfortunate misplay by the kickoff. I believe that was Cynthia messing up the kickoff. Unfortunate, and they were able to read. The Husky was able to read. Dorka, my bad, was able to read it and get the number 1 goal. Early lead. Early lead is always a good lead.
Yeah. Especially when you're down 3-1 in the series, you definitely want to try to score first and put the pressure on the team that is up. So now the pressure's on the Yetis to score now their first goal of this game, while the Huskies can sit back and kind of enjoy their 1-goal lead, you know, try to knock some time off the clock, but still try to manage to score every once in a while. But now Dorka going to be able to get a pass up to Flippy. Flippy going to continue this drive. Dorka's going to go up, try to get a little sidewall read, but he's not. But Flippy's going to be to the 50. This ball goes up. Flakes is up. But it's just going to come down right in front of the goal. But Brian was there to clean up it. Now Cynthia going to get a pass over to Brian. Brian going to try to get a follow-up shot, but it's just saved by Flakers. Flakers going to get a great 50 right there, and Scheme has to go up. Now Cynthia going to get a redirect touch going back towards mid. Flippy overpass over to Dorka. Dorka going to put on a laser beam shot, but it's just going to be saved by Scheme. And now Flaker's going to put on his top right bend shot to take a 2-0 lead right here in game number 5.
If you're the Huskies, you're feeling pretty good right now. You get an early goal lead, and you get an early goal lead, and now you're up 2 goals right now, putting some pressure on this Yetis team right now. The Yetis team need to make a play happen if they want to close this out. As we're looking at another goal from the Huskies, I believe we saw a bump on the goal line. We did. Flip being able to bump that last defender, and Dorka being able to get the finish.
This Huskies team definitely stepping up, saying they're not going to back down right here just because they're down 3-1 in the series doesn't mean they're going to just give up and roll over. Make it easy for this Yetis team to finish out the series.
Ryan up looking for a little solo play, gets a pass one. Cynthia being able to read that touch as Skeeman is playing patient, waiting last as third man, doesn't want to overcommit. Gets a good touch on the sidewall, but unable to get the clear as, you know, the corner always likes to eat your jump. Now Skeeman with no boost, can he make a save happen here? He can. Ryan hits it on the corner, gets it out. Cynthia with a fake on one, gets it over one, but Flip being able to get it cleared. Flakers bailing his teammate out in order to get the save. Flip looking for a shot here. It's on target, but Skeeman with the save. Brian tries to deny Dorka from getting that clear, but was unable to, and as Cynthia had to be the playmaker to get that ball out. We could be looking at a 50-euro bump. No. Good patience by Flip. You know, seeing one offensive player going up for the bump, playing safe, faking one, and getting that 50 out. As we could be looking at maybe another Huskies goal here. Gets a bump on one. Someone able to finish. Brian with an incredible save.
Yeah, no, that was a great save right there by Brian. You know, staying low and ready for the high shot, it looked like. Flaker's going to be able to carry this out. He's going to pop it in front of the goal. He gets a great pass over to Flippy. Flippy's going to be able to now add on a 3-0 lead into this game at number 5. Trying to make the series 3-2. Literally surviving on that last game survival, almost.
If you're the Huskies, you're feeling pretty good. You have a 4-goal lead right now. Nothing can stop this Huskies team because they are on a roll in game number 5, potentially sending it to game number 6, or we could be looking at a game number 7 scratch.
Ooh. Game number 7s are always the best to watch, but and now I'm pretty sure that the Huskies have I don't know, I'm not gonna speak too soon. I'm just gonna stop right there. Flakers with a great top right shot. Cynthia not gonna be able to get the read.
Alright, we're looking at another kickoff. Looking at
and
a
now,
fake on one.
They're just gonna stall the clock right here as they want to go next.
I'm not sure, you know, what to do here. But, who do you think the MVP in this series is so far from both teams?
From both teams, it's definitely have to be Scheme or Brian is doing good on the offensive side. Scheme's doing good on the defense. I mean, I would say Brian probably. He's got the saves and the goals for most of the games for this Yetis team. And Flaker's able to make the plays happen on the defense and offensive side. For the Huskies.
I am gonna have to completely agree with you, Brian. Being able to get those clutch saves that the Yetis need, and being that playmaker that every team needs. And Flakers, honestly, I would say about the same thing. You know, able to get the saves, able to get the clears. Getting the pass towards mid as Brian tries to show off a little here with a double reset. Double MacTuff, I believe. I'm not a freestyler. I don't know.
I don't know either. I have no mechanics at all, so half these stuffs that they're doing, I'm in awe. I can't even double run. I'm a C3, peak C3 player, so I officially suck at this game. As now we're gonna watch a little Scheming and Dorka sharing a little love moment on the field.
Dorka, you know, showing off a little bit, getting a little cross map, gets the musty, gets the flip, looks for a MacTuff, and getting another musty to finish that goal off.
And now it's a 6-goal lead right here for the Huskies. Yeah, no. Somebody has touched the ball for time to be stalled. And now Cynthia gonna try to pull a Ruby right there trying to stay on the ball.
As the clock winds down, Yetis taking game number. Are we in game number 6 or game 5? I can't remember.
We are in game number 5. Yeah, game number 5. Series is now 3-2. In favor of the Yeti still.
You know, Yetis need to win one more in order to close this series out. As Cynthia is apologizing for the little stall timeout that they had in the middle of the game. But as we're moving on to game number 6, the Yetis can either close this out or the Huskies being able to come back and close it out themselves.
Well, either way, if this happens, my prediction for the Huskies winning in game 6 is wrong, but yours is still could be right.
I said game number 5, so I was completely off.
You said game number 5? I thought you said game number 6 too. Okay. So both predictions are wrong. Now we're going to get into Cynthia going to get a little bump on, but he's going to be able to get the shot off, pass shot off to Scheme. Scheme going to go up, try to force a shot, but it was saved by Flippy. Now Cynthia going to put on another shot. Just hits top crossbar. Flaker's going to be able to get it past. This ball gets 50'd into the mid. Cynthia going to get a touch, but it's going to be a shot by Dork. So Dork not going to be able to get the touch to fall. He's going to go for another shot, but it's just not going to read for the sidewall double.
As Cynthia
50s
gets
everywhere.
Yeah, a lot of 50s. With the mind games, no, was not able to get the shot. This ball is on the, the Husky side. It could be potentially dangerous, but he gets the flick over too, leaving last back, gets the fake. Brian able to clutch out the save. Cynthia looking for that clear out, but Dorka able to read it and keeping it in this Yeti's half as we're looking at a shot. No, Brian was able to get the save and denied the shot by Dorka. We could be looking at another shot here. It hits crossbar. We're looking at a demo as the ball bounces out from the crossbar. The Huskies putting on this pressure, but the Yetis being able to close this out as Cynthia gets that cross-mat midfield goal.
And just what an unfortunate event right there by the Huskies. They had about 4 shots taken, and all of them hit the top left or right and all the post, and just couldn't even go in. And then the Yetis getting the little roll around shot. So Flippy now going to try to get it, but Dorksy they're going to be able to hit it out mid. Going to get it past Scheming. Now Cynthia has the 100 boost. He's going to take it up. He's going to continue this little air dribble over one, but he's not going to be able to get over Flippy. Now no boost. A shot on by Scheming. Scheming's shot is saved by Flakers. Now Brown going to take it up. He did show some skill off in between that stalling game, but he's not going to be able to this game, it looks like.
Cynthia with the clear out mid. Brian able to read it. Gets the 50 that he wants. Wow. Perfect balance off the wall onto Brian's car. But Flip could be potentially making a play as the net is open. Scheming with little boost. Hits the sidewall as Brian is able to clear this out. Gets the... Oh, Flakers gets it past Brian. We have a little mishap on the wall. But Cynthia sending out to the mid. Flakers trying to get that 50, but was unable to.
Yeah, no, it's just a lot of 50, or my bad, but a lot of 50s going on. Cynthia will go for double. He almost gets it. Was saved by Flakers. What a save right there, as he went inside the goal in top right, and then forced the ball out. Now 2 whiffs right here by the Yetis. Cynthia being the last one back has to be patient enough. He gets the touch that he wants. Little kick out, little fake. Dorka now being the last one back, he gets the save. But Scheming there going to put on another shot, saved by Flakers. Scheming going to put on a pass over to Brian. Brian going to send it up mid. He's going to look for a demo. He's still going to chase for the demo. And Cynthia now going to get the 2-goal lead right here with 1:56 left.
The Huskies need to make a play happen right now. Being down 2 goals with 2 minutes left, they got to make something happen now if they want to stay alive. And I do believe that they can pull this off, but we shall find out as this kickoff starts. And Dorka immediately with the demo on Cynthia. Flip with a fake, unable to get it past that last defender. Cynthia sending it into the corner for Skeeman as Flakes keeps it alive on this Yetis half. Dorka sending it mid. Flip also sending it mid, hits the backboard. Flakers being able to get that touch to the backboard, but Skeeman with the clear as it's now Dorka's turn. Up to Flip. Flip tries to get the shot, but Skeeman denies him of any opportunity as it's now Flaker's turn. We have two waiting for him, one up for him, and one on the wall, just waiting. And as Brian takes control of this ball, gets the flip reset. Could be looking at another flip reset. Looking at a double commit, unable to get the shot. Now, we have all three of these Huskies players on this Yetis half. Can they make a play happen? And they do! Flip being able to clutch out and get that goal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I think Scheme got the last touch right there. Hoping to find Brian, and Brian, I think, just was going a little bit too fast with the touch. Goes right past it and allowing Flippy there for an open net. Now Dorks is going to get a bump. But this ball gets popped up mid. Scheme's already up, putting his ball back on the ground over the Flakers. Flakers now. They hit sidewall. He's going to try to get another read, but stopped by Brian. Flippy just scored their first goal, but he's not going to be able to score the second one to tie it up. Flakers now going to take this high. Flippy going to look for a redirect, gets the touch, but it just goes straight up and down.
We have to clear out mid. Cynthia trying to look for Skeeman. Skeeman was unable to miss jumps and not able to read the play. Dorka with an incredible save from a shot from Brian as Cynthia keeps it in this half. They want to take this game and they want to win. So by all means necessary, they're keeping this aggression so high right now, putting these Huskies in a very awkward spot as Flakers gets a little redirect for Dorka, but Dorka unable to as two Yeti defenders are waiting for him, waiting for the touch. 0 seconds, they have to make a play happen now. Dorka keeps it alive. Cynthia trying to kill the ball right now. It might hit corner. Dorka keeps it alive, trying to send it up, trying to make a play happen for the Huskies team that they need. It's a still ball. Flip tries to keep it alive. Now Dorka. It could be a dead ball here. And Yetis win game number 6.
Six. And that's the series right there. Yetis win at 4-2 right there. Coming away with a clutch goal to take the lead within, I think it was a minute left in that game.
Indeed it was. But they were unable to get the clutch that they need as the Yetis were putting on the aggression. They were getting the saves and they were getting it past defenders, getting the clears, being able